Hello, class. These days, most of us use our phones or computers, constantly checking our bank accounts, paying bills, shopping online, or logging into social media. We do all of this without really thinking about how much personal information we're putting out there. The truth is, it only takes one wrong click, someone to get access to your email, your financial account, or even your identity. So today, I want to break down a few simple cybersecurity habits that anyone can use, even if you are not a tech person. As someone who is studying cybersecurity, I have seen how often people fall for basic scams simply because they don't know what to look for. And honestly, it's not because people are careless, it's because attackers have gotten really good at making things look real. The good news is that protecting yourself online does not have to be complicated or technical. A few small habits can make a huge difference in keeping your information safe. The first thing I want to talk about is phishing. Phishing is the most common way attackers trick you, and it's usually the starting point for bigger attacks. A phishing attempt often comes in the form of a fake email or text message that tries to get you to click a link, download an attachment, or share personal information. According to the according to the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, or CISA, phishing is still the number one cause of data breaches in the United States. When you think about that, it means that most attackers don't start with some high tech hack. They start with someone being fooled by a message that looks legitimate. It has happened to me. Let me give you a quick example. A common phishing text might say something like, your Amazon package could not be delivered. Click here to reschedule. It looks harmless. And because so many people of us order Amazon, like myself included, it feels believable. But the link might take you to a fake login page designed to steal your password. Um, Attackers rely on the sense of urgency, that feeling of, I need to fix this right now. Some signs of phishing include messaging that try to rush you, like your account will be closed in 24 hours, or an email that comes from an address that looks slightly off, such as extra numbers or letters in the sender's name. Sometimes the grammar or spelling is strange, or the message just feels a little off. If something feels unusual or pressured, it usually is. A good idea to slow down and double check before clicking anything. A few seconds of cautious can save you a lot of trouble. Once you know how to spot phishing attempts, the next step is protecting your account with strong passwords. Weak and reused passwords make it extremely easy for attackers to break in. A 2022 report from Verizon Data Breach Investigation Team found that over 80% of attacks, hacking related breaches, involve stolen or weak password. That is a huge number, and it shows how important one habit really is. A strong password does not have to be complicated or impossible to remember. One of the easiest method is using a long phrase, something like a short sentence or a combination of random words. For example, sunset, coffee, bicycle, 92 is much stronger than a short password like password 123. And it's easier to remember, and just as important, do not use the same password for everything. If one account gets hacked, they all are going to get hacked. A password manager can help keep things organized if you have a lot of accounts, and many of them can generate strong passwords for you automatically. Even with strong passwords, there is one more layer of protection that makes a huge difference. and that's multi-factor authentication, or MFA. MFA requires second step before you can log in. Usually a code sent to your phone or a prompt asking you to confirm the login. This means that even if someone steals your password, they still can't get into your account without that second factor. It's one of the easiest and most effective ways to protect your information. You should turn on MFA for anything important, your email, your banking accounts, apps, your social media, and anything that stores personal or financial information. Email especially is the big one because if someone gets into your email, they can reset that password to almost every other account you have. MFA adds a simple but powerful barrier that stops most attackers in their tracks. Before I wrap up, I want to emphasize something: cybersecurity does not have to be overwhelming. You do not need to be an expert and you do not need to understand every technical detail. What matters is building a few simple habits that make you harder to target. Attackers usually go for the easiest victim, the people who reuse passwords, click links without thinking, or skip security steps by thinking just a little extra care, taking just a little extra care. You put yourself ahead of most people online. So today I covered three basic cybersecurity habits: spotting phishing, attempting use strong passwords, and turning on multi-factor authentication. These steps might seem small, but they go a long way in keeping your information safe. If you take just a few minutes to update your account, you'll be a lot safer than you were yesterday, and it's easier than you think. Thank you for your time.